everyone, Ariel Adams here with aBlogtoWatch. Today I'm going to review the Zodiac Super Seawolf Pineapple Dream, which is a watch that I designed with Zodiac. So there's that to this discussion as well. This is the second watch that I've designed with Zodiac. The first was the Aquamarine Dream. And before I go into discussing it, I guess it's weird to review my own watch. I'm more explaining it. I'll discuss the business relationship. I am not a salesperson, and aBlogtoWatch doesn't sell watches. But given the fact that I've been doing what I've done in the watch industry for so long, I'm asked to, do design collaborations with brands from time to time, and I enjoy it. The way I do it is for a flat fee, so I'm not incentivized by performance. None of these could sell, or a bunch of these could sell, and that's not going to change the calculus for me. I do these because they're fun, and like I said, I take a flat fee for participation, which I think is fair for everyone involved. Because again, I don't want to be a salesperson. I do like the opportunity to make cool watches. The Aquamarine Dream was inspired by the exact color of the surface of the ground under the water off the beach off of Nassau, and I think it came out great. It really looks like those colors, and it's a beautiful aquamarine timepiece. This Pineapple Dream was designed at the same time when I was in the Bahamas, but of course the theme is a little bit more universal, and I was inspired by tropical foliage everywhere, but I tied it into the pineapple for a particular reason. One, I didn't want to just call it the tropical foliage watch. Pineapples also share some of these colors, or most of the sort of green and yellow colors. The whole idea was to remind of tropical foliage that goes from this sort of deep green to this sort of yellow at the tips. And I think that if you're familiar with that foliage, you're like, wow, this really does look like it. So I'm so thankful for the Zodiac team for getting the colors as right as they did, and getting that gradient on the bezel was really important to me. You'll see, for example, that the hour markers are not the same color. They're dark here, and then they go up to a lighter color at the top, which makes a really great effect. One of the things that I wanted to do, which we weren't able to do for this, was to get some gradient hands. They just didn't quite look right. That would have been cool, but I think it's really nice as it is. And another little pineapple detail, and I'll talk more about pineapples, is if you see in the center there, the center of the seconds hand actually is a little pineapple with a little leaf sticking out of it. So it's kind of hard to see there. I didn't really want to make it too noticeable of a thing, but there's sort of a fun little pineapple design right in there. Pineapples were sort of very popular fruit amongst Victorian era English people. Pineapples didn't grow in England, and they tasted great, and they were sweet, and they were exotic, and they looked special. So the pineapple was an exotic fruit that you could only get at the best parties and the best homes, and started to become synonymous with not only wealth, but the good life, rewarding oneself. Eventually, the craze for pineapples was so intense that they figured out how to grow them in England using greenhouses and things like that. But in 19th century England, or before that, this was a very exotic thing. And pineapples started to show up all over the place. Architecture, the design of presentation ware, plates, wallpaper, lighting, fashion. The pineapple showed up everywhere, and I wanted to capture a little bit of that legacy of the design icon and symbol of the pineapple, as opposed to just sort of the the fruit nature of it. I know that there's different stories about the pineapple here and there. You make of it what you will, but I thought that was fun. And on the back it says a slice of the good life, which is what I want you to feel that you are enjoying when you're wearing this watch. Let's put it on. It's 40 millimeters wide in steel, dive style watch, water resistant, 200 meters. Of course, the bezel rotates there, and you can see that gradient moves, which is pretty fun. But of course, I like it at the top position, which is sort of where it's designed to be. There is, of course, loom at the top there, nicely loomed dial. This is a dial that I designed exclusively for Zodiac. We first saw it on the Aquamarine Dream. More rounded hour markers and hands, and of course a clean symmetrical dial, just making it clear that this is not the same dial that you can get on other Zodiac watches. There's some similarities, but this is unique for the watches that I've designed with Zodiac. Inside the watch is their in-house made STP-1-21 automatic movement. That's pretty cool that it's in-house made movement, and it's a cost chronometer officially certified. So that's a nice element to have as well. For the watch side of things, it comes with a bracelet, the metal bracelet here. It has this great system here with these little springs. So it's a comfort bracelet. And what's great now is that the bracelet has these quick release spring bars so you can take it off real easily. It was hard to decide one strap. I was only allowed to have one strap be included with this watch, and that was really tough because with a watch like this, there's so many straps. I mean, the natural is a green, like a dark green rubber to go with it, but I wanted more texture. I wanted something more interesting. So what we were able to figure out is a palm leaf texture, which I thought would be really good for the strap. And so here is a fabric strap, which is kind of interesting how it works. There's these two Velcro sides that connect to the watch. And it's actually quite comfortable and get it on. And it's a green and white palm leaf theme. We tried a lot of different versions with like green and yellow and different things like that, but this one seemed to work the best. And I also felt that this color combination could work with other watches. So on this strap, which I also enjoy wearing it's got a really fun tropical theme, really summery, really islandy. And then of course here you have maybe a little bit more dressy, a little bit more serious, but equally nice there. So I'm really happy about how the Zodiac Super Seawolf Pineapple Dream came out. It's not a limited edition. They'll make, you know, whatever apparently the market wants. The Aquamarine Dream was a good seller. Price for this one is tiny bit more. I think maybe because of the strap, and also because this came out, you know, a couple of years later. Inflation, but still I think very reasonably priced for what you get. Price for the Zodiac Super Seawolf Pineapple Dream is $1,695, and you can buy them where Zodiac watches are sold, either directly from them or there are many authorized dealers that selected to carry this watch. And you can read more about it on aBlogtoWatch.com. Thanks so much.